Before we begin the video, the creator would like everyone to know that there will be two different versions of the following episode: an explicit version and a clean version. The clean version will be posted on TikTok and Facebook, and the explicit version will be posted on YouTube. For the explicit version, if you have children under the age of 18, they should not be permitted to watch this content. This video will have adult themes and language. Thank you for viewing. Now we're going to show you how the last episode ended, but before we do that, Christopher is coming with an update.
This is news you can use with Christopher Casey. This is news you can use with Christopher Casey. Hello everyone, this is news you can use with Christopher Casey, and here I am with today's news. We will be talking about the newest season of Christeena's Adventures, and I'm also telling you that there will be a new show coming out in September of 2025 with myself and my co-host, Jason. So there will be a new show coming out in September 2025. Thank you to all of the supporters who have supported the new form of Christeena's Adventures in seasons 10, and there will be a new season 11, and I believe that 12 will be the ending season. Let me explain the reason why I am making two versions, a clean version and a explicit version. The reason why I am making these two versions is to make my cartoon a little bit more adult friendly. I know there are kids that watch this cartoon, but I'm also trying to bridge the gap and bring in some adults so that they can view the content, laugh, make comments, so on and so forth. If you like the content of Christeena's Adventures, please comment, share, and follow. Watch the reels on Facebook at Ralph Cason, Cason. TikTok at CCason425, and YouTube at Christopher Ralph Cason, Cason, abbreviation JR, all lowercase with the @ at the beginning. That's all for news you can use. Thank you for joining me again. My name is Christopher Cason. Enjoy season 10, episode 4, Eli's release. Thank you.
I straight left the last episode.
Eli, where are you?
Right down the road. I was telling our daughter I will do whatever possible to get us back to the place where we were before, with the first step being picking up our son from jail.
With the way he's been acting lately, I don't think we'll ever get there.
Well, it won't be long before you get out of here. I just got a report that I think your family is coming to get you. How are you feeling today, sir?
Why do you ask? It's nothing special. I'm just ready to get out of here. I've met my sentence. Really, my mom, dad, and my sister?
If that's who it is.
Meanwhile,
This is the case of the state of Texas representing Elijah Maurice Jenkins Jr. Sir, do you have any counsel? You may answer by saying "I do, Your Honor."
I do, Your Honor.
Counsel, can you state your name for the record?
Attorney Garrett Malik Jones.
Counsel, brief me on the details of the case.
My client, Elijah Jenkins Jr., has been in Plotagon Detention Center ever since he was 10 years old. He has been involved in gangs, vandalism, and car theft. He also burned his parents' house at the age of 10. He just wants a chance to be considered as a citizen in Texas, and everyone, even his parents, and one and only sibling Adeline Jenkins, have counted him out as a criminal.
So with the evidence that you have presented in front of the court, excuse my language, but how the hell do you expect me to perceive him as innocent? I have his record right here in front of me, and it says that his parents kicked him out because he was belligerent and wanting to kill them, due to the fact that they were holding his trust fund because he wanted to spend it on drugs. Now, with my 12 years of being in the judicial system, you expect me to allow this individual to go free in the street while his family is trying to live a good life? That's why I may not want him around them in the first place. If I'm not mistaken, his father is a pastor in a prominent church in the area, and his mother is the first lady. I believe that your parents love you, son, but you continue to disappoint them with the way that you're acting. How do you plead, Elijah?
Guilty, Your Honor, but what's going to save my ass now?
Eli's parents arrive and present the judge with $500 to support his bail. I am the defendant's mother, Belinda Jaleesa Jenkins. I am not the best mother, and I haven't really been there for him because of the church. You managed to call me a shitty mother, but I have $500 in request for his bail. His father and I have went through a lot in regards to him, but as our son we still love him, and Your Honor, if he gets the life sentence I wouldn't know how to deal with myself, knowing that I let my son run the streets, and this is his downfall. Please reconsider these charges. Don't you have any children, ma'am? If you do, I'm pretty sure you love them. If a judge was considering killing your children, how would you feel?
Your Honor, that is my namesake as his father, and not just his father as pastor. I have tried my damnedest to make sure he lived a life pleasing to society, but I guess my efforts went to no avail, because he's sitting here in this courtroom about to experience the most horrible fucking experience of his life. I've been a terrible father, a great pastor, but terrible father, something that I never meant for him, Your Honor. My wife is right. If you had children, would you consider this to be the answer for their life? That is my child, not yours. He deserves a chance at life, and deserves a chance to be forgiven for his mistakes. I myself as a pastor have made mistakes and done things that I have regretted, but I had a second chance of God delivered me from my sins, and he can and will deliver my son. He will not die, he shall live. In the name of Jesus, my son will be free.
I love my brother. I don't want to see them go through this. Please, Your Honor, reconsider the charges.
Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins, I do understand that your son is valuable to you, and yes, if I had children, I would not want someone to kill them. So in lieu of that, I am granting your request to free your son under the agreement that you attend rehab for 2 months and remains clean for at least 14 days before we can expunge his record. I hope you all are happy, most of all Eli. I hope you have learned from this to understand that under the law of the state of Texas, with all of the charges standing against you, as the judge would have to place you under the death penalty, but because your parents and sister have made a valid argument, I am granting you freedom because I have compassion and I understand how family feels about one another. So Elijah, you are granted freedom under the circumstances that I have placed before you, hoping that you will do what is required of you under the law of Texas. Court is adjourned.
After court adjourned, the Jenkins family returns home, and Elijah Jenkins Jr. made a significant change, and the family is doing better.